Doing great. This chilly, cold, whatever you want to call it, morning. And I promise you, it is very cold and very chilly. And I don't know why all of a sudden there it goes. Okay. Today we are talking about a bird that I am been dying to see. Hi, Lincolnshire. How are you? I am getting set up here. Just got one more thing to do, and then we are golden. Okay. Ooh, I didn't. It is cold here today in the greater Chicago area. Cold, cold, cold. And I'm glad to be inside. Hi, Transport. Schools are out in my area today because of how cold it is. And they may be out in other areas as well. So I have no clue what today's going to look like as far as issues. And there could be issues. So hopefully I have people here to help out. Anyway, I'm Nature Guy X46, and this is Nature Guy X46 Presents. I love animals and nature and plants, and you're going to see all of that on this channel. However, today, I'm actually excited to talk about today's animal because it is one that I've always wanted to see, and it's been on my list for a very long time. But before we get into that, we need to do our weekly recap. And for once, I'm actually ahead of the game. Hey, Carol. Hey, for the first time, I have 5 videos, 3 shorts, 4 live streams, and 7 posts. I don't know what's up with that, but okay. 2.3 thousand people tuned in to me, and we got 4 new subscribers. They watched Whale Tales, Organism of the Week, Giant Squid, and 2 groups of whales. We had 35 likes, 3 shares, and 4 comments. Let's play a game. What was your most viewed video last week? 2 groups of whales, Whale Tales, or Organism of the Week, Giant Squid. Hopefully next week's will be different because I know we had one of my videos, or no, I think it was a short that made it much higher than the others. Carol says Whale Tales. Will she be right? Yep, it got 1,683 views. Not bad, I guess. And check back next week for more depressing news. just so you know, we are sitting at 16.2 thousand views, 214 watch time hours. We are sitting at 16.2 thousand views, 214 watch time hours, and I have no idea what I'm saying. And 1,920 public watch hours. I don't know what you. No idea. No idea at all. Yeah, that's true. Human male. Carol, we have a bunch of schools in the area that are out. I don't know how far that extends. But yay, the joys. Also political stuff, not having it. So just be ready for it. Could be all types of spammy stuff coming in. Yeah. So today we are traveling from Ireland back into the Chicago area for a look at the Loggerhead Shrike. Now this is a songbird unlike any other songbird that I'm aware of. But what makes this bird so special? Pretty much the same here, I think. What makes this bird so special is it's not its diet so much. Well, it is the diet, because it's way different than other songbirds. But it's also the way that it stores its food. What makes this bird unique is its adaptations for doing what it does. Let me ask you a question. What do you envision when you envision a songbird? What do you think? What comes to mind when you think songbird? Summer. Hi, Marie. Okay, I am going to bust all of that right here, right now. Because my pretty, well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. They're not really colorful. They're unique. Now let me tell you what scientists call a songbird. First off, songbirds belong to a group called the passerines, which can be broken down into 3 different suborders. One of them is passeri, and the other groups belong to 2 groups from New Zealand and 4 South American birds. However, we're going to focus in on that passeri, or the songbirds. What sets these birds apart from other birds? Well, they have a toe arrangement that allows them to grasp onto twigs or other areas that they can grab onto. They have an organ, and I'm not going to try to pronounce it because we all know how that goes. It is called the syrinx, and this organ allows it to produce all of those calls that you hear coming out of a bird's mouth. And they range in size. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. There are more than 4,000 different songbirds scattered throughout the world. And they range in size from the tiny golden-crowned kinglet up to a common raven as far as size goes. Now, some birds produce calls on instinct, but songbirds don't. Baby songbirds have to learn their calls. And they learn them by listening to their parents, to other birds. Yeah. Now that you know a little bit about songbirds, now we're going to learn a little bit about shrikes, because that's why we're here. So shrikes belong to a family called Lanidae. Again, I'm going to type it up. Make sure I spelled it right. Yeah. Okay. So these birds belong to there are 34 species of shrike, and they all fit into 2 different genuses. The largest of those genuses is this one. And this is the genus that our birds are from. And it comes from the Latin word which means butcher. So our birds are called butcher birds. Shrikes, for the most part, live in Eurasia and Africa and maybe some other places, but there are two that live here in North America. And today, we're going to be looking at one of those birds. Oh, and they are the Loggerhead Shrike and the Northern Shrike. Oh, something else that's really important to know about these birds is that they take after Vlad the Impaler. Seriously, they do. And they're rather macabre, just like he was. If I'm being honest, they literally store their food on the thorns of plants or sometimes on the barbs of barbed wire. No joke, they do. Now, I attempted to draw him. That's my attempt. I think it's pretty good. I said I think. The Loggerhead Shrike is gray, white, and black. And as you can see, they have a black stripe belt thing that goes across the eye. They also have, and I'm going to move it up a little bit closer. They also have a beak that is very reminiscent of a bird of prey, which of course they are. They tend to live in open country with a few trees and shrubs mixed in with it. Again, this is a carnivore that actively seeks out prey. This is not a bird that's going to go around eating seeds and being colorful and all of those things that you typically think about when we talk about songbirds. They can hover while looking for food, and they're known to scan from perches while they look for food. These birds will take rodents, lizards, birds, insects. No, maybe caterpillars, but no worms. I even read where they may take turtles. I don't know. I don't know about that so much. And again, they impale their insects. They will eat right away, at least smaller insects, and everything else gets impaled. These birds will take birds the size of sparrows. So if it's sparrow-sized or smaller, they're open game for this bird. They will also feed off of roadkill and carrion. Now, their larders, their pantries, if you will, provide food when food is scarce. A male that has a really well-stocked pantry helps to attract a mate for him, as well as provide much-needed energy during the breeding season. And they range from southern Canada down through southern Mexico and across most of the United States. Now, you might see them near farmer fields, again, open areas with some trees, prairies, cemeteries, or even mowed roadsides. Now, both males and females help to select the nest area. And both sexes will help gather up nesting supplies. Females will lay 5 to 6 eggs, and then, depending upon where they live, she might have 2 broods each summer, or each breeding season. Let's see. It takes anywhere from 15 to 17 days for their eggs to hatch. And then it takes anywhere from 15 to 17 days Wait, it then takes 16 to 20 days after hatching before they leave the nest. While sitting on the nest, mom gets fed by her mate. While they are monogamous, females are known to sometimes have one brood with one male and another brood with another male. Loggerhead shrikes are fairly common in some places within their range and absent or rare in other areas. And it seems to be related to our increased use of pesticides, loss of habitat. However, at the same time, in our clearing of forest and whatnot, we have expanded their range northward. That is a little bit about the loggerhead shrike. Now I open it up for your questions, your chats, whatever it may be. If I did a really stinky job at the drawing, you can tell me. It's okay. I can take it, I think. Yeah. So that is, in short, the loggerhead shrike. We only have one person watching. Thank you, Carol. I'm glad you like it. And on top of that, I drew up some more monsters for our merch thing. I'm not going to put these up for super expensive, but there's this guy. Oh. He looks like that. He's like a fish with venomous spines on him. And then there's that thing. I don't know what that is. And then there's the squid. I'm going to do it this way so you can see it. It's a little big. But yeah. So those are going to be up, and there will be a bunch more. We have nobody here. I don't know what's up with that. We have 3 people watching. So that's cool. Yeah, it is. If you're not from this area, it is cold. It is really cold. I don't know what it was this morning when I got up. I have no idea. Hi, Lincolnshire. It is currently 1 degree in my area. And that's, well, according to what I have 1 with a low of -2. And yay. Well, I'm just going by Google weather. And it could be different because you are a little bit further away. Tomorrow we get snow, and Thursday it'll be 5 degrees when we get up. Of course, this is in Fahrenheit, guys, not Celsius. And Celsius, guys, it is negative 17 right now. With a low of negative 19. Just thought I'd put that out there. That could be. Coming up, by the way, we are doing subscriber week again. And we've already had a video up from shoot. Why is my brain not working? We had a video. I will do it this way. It's just easier. Do. How's everybody doing? I know I already asked that, but whatever. We had European Blue Tit by Transport Time. I believe that was yesterday? No, we're doing another one this week. And then we're going to do another one in February. So we're doing European Blue Tit. That should be out today's. That should be today's video. No, I mean subscriber week. We're going to be doing poaching. By M. Hopkins. That'll be coming out tomorrow. And then we have Lincolnshire Transport. He wanted birds and plane collisions. And then the next one up is Minion Bot with animal measures to survive winter. We have already done Marie's invasives in 50 states and how they got there. Memento wanted the Lepidodian tree. That'll be up. And then Predecessor wanted the differences between frogs and toads. So all of those are done. And they will be posted throughout the week. Don't know what's coming up after that because I don't think I have that posted. I don't. So that's what's coming up as far as videos go. Lives are a different story because got tons of those. Tons upon tons upon tons of lives. So we're going to close this one out because we just did it. or we're doing it. So our next live will be Friday. And it's going to be a closer look at freshwater jellyfish, as well as, well, no. Then the 25th, we are doing Learn to Care Hooded Seal. January 28th, we have a zoo to do. We're doing the Arizona Sonoran Desert Museum, as well as January 31st, we are doing the Spix macaw, which is an extinct species. Why are we not doing... Oh, I get it. Okay. And then Friday, or February 1st, we're doing a nature-based Q&A. So please get your questions ready because I need to have those. I might ask for them on Facebook as well. And on Instagram. And I have to do another image. So you'll get a different image for later this week. Any questions, comments, anything like that? Or suggestions, because I can take those too. I will have some news thingies to add to this live for later on. So that may happen sooner than later. Also may have some input from YouTube and Facebook. On the drawing that I'll share. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm drawing a new monster. In church on Sunday, I had somebody ask me if I draw. And I was like, yeah. I draw monsters. And then they asked to see him. And that was sad. And he was like, I told him, I go, you're going to think I'm really strange. And he told me, no, I won't. I won't think you're strange. And I was like, sure. But I accept that he said that he wouldn't. So he asked me about my YouTube channel. Don't know if he's subscribed. But that would be really cool. If he did. Anything that I should be aware of, anything I missed. I know we have a bunch of really cool things coming up in February, but then again, we always do. I'm probably going to add some new lives into our thing. Because I feel like if I don't, then I get behind on stuff and um I can tell you that for those of you that may be watching this at a later date, one of the hardest things to pick out for the lives is the zoos to do or zoo to do stuff, because not every zoo offers a lot of extras. And if they don't, it makes it really, really hard to do it. That's why sometimes when I do lives, a lot of times I call Carol, my moderator, and we discuss lives together, because if we don't, sometimes it's really hard to two eyes are better than one. But if you have a zoo exhibit that you think is really awesome, especially if it's a multiple species exhibit, let me know. I just saw one. I don't know if I have it in my list to go over or not. But February has some cool things coming up as well. We have the nature-based Q&A. We have a trivia night. We're going to be doing a channel planning session on the 15th, which will be subscriber only. No, not yet. We are doing a zoo to do on the Shed Aquarium. We're going to be doing the Africanarium from the Warclaw Zoo in Poland. And then Texas Wetlands, I believe it's from the Houston Zoo. We're going to be talking about human-wildlife coexistence. Eastern cougar as well. And wildlife seizures. And we're not talking, wildlife having some type of epileptic seizure. We're talking about things that have been taken away from people, whether that be animals or animal parts. And we're also going to talk about commercial whaling, as well as a couple learn the cares. We're going to be doing saguaro cactus and the proboscis monkey. Oh wait, saguaro cactus is not a learn to care. It's an exploring nature. I lied. We're going to be doing the eye as a learn to care and proboscis monkey as a learn to care. So, yeah. If you have an animal or a plant that you want to do one of these things for, let me know. March 7th, Carol will be happy. We are doing another trivia night. So there's always something that we can do. Almost always. One thing that you're going to be seeing occasionally, I think, maybe I shouldn't say occasionally, but one of the things that's going on right now, and I don't know if it's happening in Europe, but I believe it is the we have sort of a disease that is going rampant right now, and that is avian flu. We've had animals at zoos dying from it. It's a little bit scary. It is something that people can catch, unfortunately. But we really do have some really cool things that we'll be talking about throughout the year. We're going to be talking about a marsh that was here in my home state of Indiana at one time. It's still here, just not as big. Called the Grand Kankakee Marsh. And we will be talking about that. I'm trying to see if what's really, really cool that we're going to be talking about. We will be doing a lot of exhibit focuses, which are sort of new to my channel. Those are, if you don't know, if you haven't seen one of those lives, they talk about the zoo exhibits at different zoos. And I usually pick a North American zoo exhibit and then a European exhibit. In June, just for example, we are doing Life on the Rocks and Penguinhood. And yes, that is the actual name of it. And we have a bunch of those coming up. We're going to be talking about wildlife rehabbing, coastal redwoods in March. Yeah, so lots and lots and lots of things coming up that I think are interesting. If you have something that you think we need to talk about, drop it in the comments down below or message me on Facebook or on Instagram for that matter. I am always looking for something. If you are a subscriber and you want something talked about, let me know and we'll add it to the list of things to talk about. I think we have enough material to do a couple more subscriber weeks. So if you like those, let me know. Again, we have gained some subscribers. I need to start writing down your names so that I can put those out there when we do lives and give you a little bit of a shout out when we do those. I will start doing that at the beginning of live. So if I know that you've subscribed, I will put that out there. Why don't we just see if I can do that now? Let's see. No reason we can't do that. If I can't pronounce your name, I will type it up. And again, I don't know if I can do this or not, but we're going to try. I'm always somewhat limited to what I can do. I guess I can't. They don't give me names. Well, that is just sad. Let me see if I can do this another way. Usually there's more than one way to do something. I am still waiting to see if we can get, or when we will get, our new community page. Sorry. we're going to see all. Unfortunately, I can only see you if you're a public subscriber. But these are the subscribers in the last little bit. And I'm going to put them out here for you. And so to give you a personal welcome, I should be doing this all the time. If I mess up your name, I am sorry. Some of you, this has been a long time coming. You know what? I'm not. But I do want to encourage you, if you have not attended a live, come on in. You're welcome. Yeah, and with that, I think I need to go because I need to do some stuff. So remember to always be kind, love one another, reach for your goals, and never give up on yourself. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you, Marie. Have a good one. Remember, leave your questions or your ideas in the comment section. I do see all the comments. Love you all and be good and stay warm.